This is Jim Granger again, and this is part 2 in a little discussion we're having about the embodiment aspect of mindful massage here at Health Choices Institute and Holistic Massage School. In the first part, I was just talking generally about how we utilize body sensations as a part of our intelligence of being able to use our mind, our emotions, and our bodies together as one in what we call being present. And I also took you through a little exercise on putting your attention on a person or place that you really love and really enjoy, and just really feeling that through your body and how delicious and positive and how pleasant that feels. So what we're using this with is, and in this I want to talk a little bit about the intelligence that we do have that is not being utilized a lot in our culture. And that is, most people just think their intelligence is between their ears. However, you have an intelligence center in your heart, the cardiac plexus it's actually called. It has a whole nervous system unto itself. And there's also a whole nervous system in your gut. And so when you talk about your gut reactions or your gut instincts or your heartfelt feelings, you're actually tapping into a whole part of the intelligence of the overall consciousness that you have available, not just with the reasonable, rational, so-called conscious mind that is incapable of. And I want to really make this clear, is that the mind, through just reasoning and rational thinking or logic, cannot tell the difference between what is truth and what is false. That's because it shows by all the different things that we believe in that we find out later on are not true. So there's a big difference between being in your truth and being in your not truth, or what is false. Something can be true, but it doesn't mean it's your truth. So the intelligence system of our being goes through the entire body. Every cell has this intelligence. Every part of your body has this intelligence. And when you utilize that, you can then make clear, well thought out, right decisions in your life, or to know what is right, what is the right thing to do. So one of the things we want to do is show you, again, how you can then use your body sensations, this whole aspect of embodiment, to tell the difference between what is truth and what is something that is in conflict with you. Because this is how it works out from my experience. When you are experiencing anything, thinking something, feeling something that is in harmony with your essence, with your truth, with who you are, that means you're in harmony, you're at one with yourself. And oneness, harmony, by definition, shows up in the body as a pleasant sensation. Pure and simple. It has no downside, there's no up, down, in, out aspect. It's non-dualistic. It's just oneness, unity. So it's always going to feel pleasant. So that premise is that when you are acting in accordance with your heart, with your essence, what is the highest good for you, will always have a body sensation that feels pleasant. It can be expansive, can feel like it's a tingling sensation, there may be warmth, there may be just a sense of feeling strong and right. You just know. It's like when you know you love someone, you just know. There's no other proof necessary. It's self-validating. It's self-perpetuating. In other words, it has its own intrinsic nature that you can rely on. So the other principle is, if that is so, then when you think something, feel something, believe something, perceive something that is contrary to who you are, contrary to your essence, that means you're in conflict. That means you're in disharmony or dis-ease. And those kinds of thoughts and feelings and experiences show up in the physical body as unpleasant sensations, because conflict shows up as muscular tension. It's when you get really stressed out, you get all tensed up. That's a sign that you're going against your nature. And it doesn't matter how true it may be, how real it may be, or how many people may say that that's the way it ought to be. That doesn't mean it's your truth. And that is such an important part of what we teach here, so that our students know how to tell when they're doing a massage stroke that supports their body and not one that hurts them, or whether they're really making good contact with their clients and with each other. You got to have that guidance system. So what I want to do this time is take you through an experience where we're going to go into what you might call something negative or unpleasant. The term I like to use is called stinking thinking. It's all of your judgments. It's all of those things that you have against yourself or other people, other things that are unpleasant. So again, I'd like you to close your eyes. What you're going to do is take another breath in, a couple of breaths in, come back into your body sensations, and then think about someone or something that is stressful to you, that's unpleasant for you. It doesn't have to be a big thing, just maybe a minor irritation, annoyance. And again, feel that in your body, where it happens, and what are the sensations that go along with that. Notice just if you feel tight, you might feel some pain, you might feel heavy, you might feel empty, a sense of fear, any of those things. And just breathe with that, just be with that and allow yourself to experience it. And know what that feels like to be in your body with that. And then what you do, because this is not who you are, I don't care how familiar it is, just take it from the principle that it's not your essence. And you can let go of what you're not, but you can never let go of who you are. So you take a breath in, and when you exhale the breath, just release the thought, the feeling, the sensations. It's not all of you, it's not your truth. And keep going in that direction until you can feel your body start to relax, it calms down, you start to come back to a more centered place. And that will give you an idea of how you can take an unpleasant situation and do what we call a turnaround, just by breath, by intention, by checking against is it your truth or not, letting it go if it's not, and then come into a positive, grounded, calm place again. Thank you again, and I hope you enjoyed this one as well.